Welcome to Secretary Consultancy. We empower growth, enable change, and deliver results for businesses and organizations to strive in a dynamic economy.
Welcome to Module 4 of our retirement planning. Module 4 will be discussing psychological readiness for retirement, and the sub-theme for this Module 4 is preparing your mind and emotions for life beyond work. Our learning objectives for today is going to be understanding what psychological readiness means in the context of retirement. The second one will be identify common emotional and identity-related challenges during retirement transition. The third one is we will explore practical strategies for managing psychological impacts of leaving formal work. The last one will be develop a mindset that embraces purpose, change, and growth in retirement. And in this session, we'll look at what psychological readiness is. Psychological readiness is the mental and emotional preparedness to transition from active employment to retirement. We'll also look at retirement is not just a financial event, it is a life transformation. And then we'll look at the importance of mindset and emotional well-being. In one word, what does retirement feel like to you right now? I want us to understand the psychological impact of retirement. And in this, we'll look at loss of identity and status, fear of irrelevance and usefulness. We'll look at change in routine and purpose, and then feelings of isolation and loneliness, emotional reactions like anxiety, grief, joy, relief, and boredom. We retire from work, not from life. I quoted from somebody that wrote it, but I don't know the person that wrote it. If you work in an establishment as you are working, you have a structure that is a structure. So, but retirement mindset shift should be to a flexible one. And then status to self-worth. You have your own status while you work, but you will now move to self-worth. And then achievements to fulfillment. And then business to meaningful engagement. So you have to move to acceptance of aging, knowing the fact that yes, you have to accept it because you are going to age or you are aging. To openness to new roles and relationships. There will be openness to new roles and relationships. So you have to shift your mind to that, and then you have to accept it, and then view retirement as a new chapter, not an end to life. You are moving to a new chapter, like if you finish a chapter in a book, you go to another chapter. So that is part of what your mindset should move to as you plan for retirement. In a nutshell, just answer this question: what part of my identity is tied to my work? Very important for personal reflection, and you should be able to reflect on it and respond honestly. Don't deceive yourself. We'll look at redefining self-identity after retirement. I have a few questions that I want you to also respond to or answer. The first one is, who am I beyond my job title? It's a very important question, and you have to respond to it. Who are you beyond your job title? Your job title now may be anything, your current position, but who will you be after you've left that position or after you've retired. The next question is, what values and passions define you? What values and passions define you? The third one is, what new roles can I adopt? Your new roles can be a mentor, a volunteer, an entrepreneur, an artist, a caregiver, and rest. We have some tools that we can help you with. You just pay a little token, self-discovery worksheets, and then live roles mapping exercise. The next thing we'll discuss is coping with change and emotional adjustments. There will be a lot of changes when you retire, and there will be emotional adjustments. So we'll look at the strategies to cope with those changes and emotional adjustments that will occur after you've left your working place or after you've retired. The strategies is to accept that emotional ups and downs are normal. When you begin to have emotional ups and downs, they are normal. They are just normal life. Just take them as normal life. There are nothing strange in retirement. The other strategies is that you should be able to create a routine or daily schedule for you. It doesn't mean that because you've retired, you don't have schedules. And that is one of the misconceptions that people have. That once somebody is retired, he doesn't have schedules, so he is free. They will begin to bombard you with different requests, different things to do. But you should be able to have your own new routines. And that new routines could be like some of us that are still managing our companies. I have my own routines. So you don't just come and meet me and say, okay, I should travel on your own appointment without me looking at my schedules, not considering my own schedules. And then I have daily routines. So from morning till when I close. Of course, sometimes I close 7, 8 in the night. So those are some of my routines. And then engage in hobbies. You should be able to plan how you engage in hobbies, in social groups, and community service. Those are some of the strategies that you will adopt in coping with the changes and emotional adjustments. You practice mindfulness and gratitude. It's very important. Mindfulness and gratitude is one of the ways that you can cope with changes and emotional adjustments. You should be mindful of the fact that you are alive, you have family, or you have house, your own house, you have vehicles, you have peace of mind and rest. That's like we've mentioned in the previous edition. You should be gratitude to God. You should be gratitude to your family. You should be gratitude to your community, gratitude to your friends. Once you adopt those habits, then you will not feel emotionally down. Another discussion point, which is a question I want you to also answer sincerely, respond to, is what helps you adapt to major life changes? What helps you adapt to major life changes? So if you don't know the answer, please work on it. Get to know what will help you in adapting to the major changes. Changes will definitely come, but how are you going to adapt? The next issue we'll look at is social connections and support system in retirement. You have to prepare your mind that there will be social connections and social supports that you need in retirement, which is very important. One is the importance of relationships in psychological health. Your relationship with your family, your relationship with friends, your relationship with former colleagues and rest are very important.
Don't forget, at Secrecy Consultancy, our wide range of services include human resource management consultancy, financial services, change management, Likewise, education management, pre-retirement training and planning, and many more. Thank you.